You can see we're getting some warnings down here. This is always high, that is always high, so on, so on. And that's okay. They're just warnings. No errors. That's good. What are the two notes here? Okay. Let's see. Now, going to the design-wide resources page, you can see that when we generated the application, the system automatically assigned pins. So we have pin P05, PWM steering out, P04, P03, P02, P01, and P00. And so it just kind of optimized for what it thought internally would be the best connecting to the pins, to the outside world. You can see the pin assignments here, and they're not locked. So since we would like to have, to make our wiring easier, we want to wire up to the J3 or J4 connector. So we're not going to use these automatically assigned pins. So let's go to the schematic and let's find the J3 and J4 connectors. And here they are, J3, J4. And you can see what is on J4 pin 1. That's P04. And J4 pin 2, and so on. And so we have actually 7 wires here. We only need 6, but we have 7. So what I'm going to do is just wire them up the best I can to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here, and then we'll go back and we'll change the pins on the design to match our wiring. So remember, this is J4 and this is pin 1. So I'm just going to take and wire orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, gray, and our spare white. See, that looks pretty nice, right? So let's do it that way. Let's see if Cypress will let us do that. So what did we do? We wired orange, which is ENA, up to J4 pin 1, so that's P04. I'm going to write that down. P04. J4 pin 1. So now let's go back to PSoC Creator. And what did we say ENA is? ENA is the drive motor. So that's this PWM drive out. So we're going to change this to P04. P04. And you can see now that I changed it to P04, and it automatically checked the lock pin. And then what was connected to P04 is now unconnected. So let's go see what the next one is here. The next one is P05. And that went to yellow. P05, J4 pin 2. Went to yellow, and that's the forward driving signal. forward out, that's the one here, and that is P05. P05, there we go. Lock it to P05. Pin 3 is P07. J4 pin 3, that's green, that's back. So reverse is P07. Okay. And then pin 4 is P37. P3 under 7, J4 pin 4. That's left, the blue wire. So P3 under 7. And that is left, so left out is going to come P3, 7. The next pin, pin 5, is P00. P00, J4 pin 5. And that is right. So right is P00. And the last one, pin 5, pin 6 is P3 under 5. P3 under 5 is J4 pin 6. And that's steering for PWM, E and B. And that is P3, 5. There we go. Okay, now we've locked down the pins to the way they're wired up on the board. And let's go ahead and we can actually try to compile and load this and see what happens. And of course we want to make sure that our battery switch is turned off.